Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today it's all about my empties, or what I've been melting and burning for the month of February. I'll preface this by stating that actually I was away for 3 weeks. I pre-filmed about almost a dozen videos, so it'd get me, a couple videos a week sometimes while I was away. Therefore, when I came back, I had no new videos. And I actually got a little bit sick right within the first 2 days of coming home, just a stomach thing, not a big deal. Better know. As you're gonna see, there's not a whole lot, so don't blink because you might miss it. Long story short, we had a wonderful vacation. You're going to have to stay tuned on our travel channel, which is Hitchhiking with the Harveys. And pretty soon I'll be posting our first video of first of 2 trips. Technically, we went away on 2 different trips on this 3-week stint. And I'm hoping to get the first video out within the next week to 10 days from now. So I hope if you're not already subscribed to our travel channel, please do. We would love to have you. And we'd just like to share with you guys where we go, the mischief that we get into sometimes, and also just the beautiful historic locations that we do tend to go to. All right, with that being said, let's start off. Oh, I should probably tell you, I have nothing on my nails because I have a little boo-boo on my hand and this on my hand and my nail right there on the cuticle. Anyway, that was my fault. Long story short is I have really terrible nails after being away for 3 weeks. So they're all broken, and I'm going to have to probably tonight sit down and file them down, make them look nicer, put my first coat of polish on that I haven't done in the last couple of weeks. So anyway, that's why I am naked nails. The very first candle that I am currently burning, it's not done yet, is Cosmopolitan. So this is a candle here, and it did come out from Bath & Body Works a little while ago. Their send no description is kind of weird. It's up on the top rooftop bar. Santa's taking a little detour to meet Mrs. Claus for drinks. Anyway, it's a very uplifting, fruity concoction. It smells like a cocktail, as you might maybe guess. Anyway, you can probably see the color has changed. You can see where the wax will liquefy up to where it gets a little cloudy here. And then this is obviously virgin wax. Anyway, this has been a pretty good candle. It has not done me wrong yet. I always trim my wicks prior to my next burn. So this one, they will be getting a little trim there, but it's been burning well. The scent throw has been really, really good. And no complaints from me, so we'll continue burning that, and you'll probably see that in the empties for March. 2 more that I'm currently burning right now. The chocolate strawberry is the one I have in our bathroom, and again, that wick is crazy. And again, I will trim it before I burn it again tonight. I've had this been burning now for just over a week. I only burn in the evenings, and it's doing really well. Yes, there's some residual wax along the side, but that's to be expected with these smaller candles, 1 wick. I do find that DW, for the most part, it will start to slip down as it burns further down. Of course, there might be just a little bit of residual, but the throw on this is really, really good. It is truly chocolate strawberry. I feel like they may have brought this out, as well as the next one we'll talk about, for like a Valentine's Day theme. So that was really awesome. And then the last candle I'm currently burning, again, you'll see probably these 2 as empties for the month of March, is the white chocolate raspberry. So I got this one for Nelson because he loves raspberry. So I had this going on this island I'm just doing this video on. And again, you can see that wick is pretty thick, pretty long. I do appreciate their wicks. DW Homes have a very nice wick system. I feel like Bath & Body Works could learn a few tips from them. Anyway, again, I haven't been burning this one as long as the one that was strawberry chocolate. So this one's probably about 5 days behind the first one. So as you can see, it hasn't burned down quite as much, but there is a bit of residual just like the other one. And it's likely that that will burn down eventually. All right, let's get into the items that I haven't completed, but these will also go into the melting basket for the month of March. So I have 1 cube left of Sensational's Blue Skies, and you can get this in Canada, which is awesome. I love this one for the bathroom. It's a beautiful, fresh, uplifting scent. This one here is from Zape. This is the gingerbread latte. Actually, I remember the other day, I only melt coffee or tea scents on weekends. I had this going last weekend, and it was amazing. It was so strong, so potent. And I mean, this is a little bit older of a clam. It's probably almost 2 years old at this point. But, regardless of that, Zape is a really great brand. This is one of my top vendors. And it does say gingerbread, graham crackers, vanilla creme, and espresso. And I like my coffee scents to have more of the espresso leaning forward over the other mixes, like over the other blends of it. So I'm happy to announce that this one definitely had coffee, then some gingerbread, and then the creamy bits. So really enjoyed that one. This one here, just have one chunk left. This is from Blvd Candle Co. This is strawberry pound cake birthday ice cream, which is strawberry pound cake, vanilla ice cream, and delicious birthday cake. This is delicious. It smells scrumptious. It smells exactly how it sounds. It's so good. If you're a gourmand lover, this is definitely what you'll want to pick up. Now, she doesn't always pour this one, but you know, she'll take recommendations, and keep an eye on her Facebook page, Blvd Candle Co. And if this one comes up again, I would definitely get more of this. This is delicious. I got a couple here from Super Tarts. This is mouse ears. This is a beautiful, uplifting fragrance for your home, especially this time of year. Like where I live right now, today, it's above freezing, barely, but it is sunny and bright, and it almost is teasing us winter, but overnight tonight, we're supposed to get snow. So we're not out of the woodwork. Basically the month of February and into March, we never know what we're going to get around here. It could go to spring early, or we could just get a little tease and then winter come for the fourth time around. But anyway, that said, mouse ears is a beautiful fragrance that I love for almost like that reminder that summer is not too far away. And this one, I don't have the scent note descriptions. Oh, it's on the bag. What does it say? Ice, lemonade, and lollipops. It's super nostalgic. It reminds me of a childhood. It's a beautiful scent. And of course, Super Tarts, top vendor of mine. This is a strong fragrance. And then another one, that one I was using in like the great room, like the open areas. This one here is Chomper. I only use this in our bathroom. This is sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and mac apple. So this is a fantastic fragrance. Had it before. I've repurchased mouse ears. I've had this many times. I love this one. Basically, it's Jaws with mac apple. It's so good. Love it. And the last thing I'm working on right now, all of these again will go into the melting basket. You'll see, or have seen probably in my video for my melting basket, is from Vintage Chic Scents, Aunt Nellie's Espresso Cupcakes. This is espresso beans, rich vanilla cupcakes, zucchini bread, and sugar cookies. Gorgeous. And I've been telling you guys that they're going out of business because that's what I was told, that was what's happening. I don't follow a lot of the wax world anymore. I just order when I see stuff and when I want them. Kirby, the owner, has slowed down her process, but I still see her posting, so I am so confused. And when we were told that, anyway, long story short, you can sometimes find items on their website, Vintage Chic Scents. You may not find a lot. I don't know for how long. I'm confused, but anyway, it's a great vendor. Wonderful blends, and their wax lasts a long time. All right, let's talk about some candles that we have gone through in this house. Now, I went through an entire Voluspa Forbidden Fig, which is described as a ripened fig, velvety musk, midnight rose, and fig leaf. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for this time. I'd say like late fall into winter. This is a great candle. The jars are always stunning. You know, they're really a beautiful jar. And when it's lit, the light within just sort of, you know, pops those little, I don't know, like how to describe it, but it just looks amazing. Illuminates really, really well. Throw on this is great. I just took the lid off and I can smell it. Oh man, it smells so good. I love this one. I would definitely repurchase this. Probably wait for a Sephora sale, but it was delicious. I burned this one here that I picked up for around the Christmas time. This is from DW Home in Mistletoe. This is in a soda can or pop can. Anyway, it's so cute. And it did really, really well. And as expected, yes, there is some sooting along the top, but that's because the top pinches in ever so slightly. And I didn't expect it to be a completely clean burn. It self-extinguished, very little sooting considering, and it burned really, really well. I had this one in our bathroom, like a smaller space. Really enjoyed it. Great throw. Love that one. And another one, oh my gosh, again, gourmand lovers. I think this only came out around for the holiday, like Hanukkah. This was really, really good. And this is Latke. I apologize if I'm saying this wrong. Latke, I think. And this was so delicious. Again, if you love gourmand scents, things that you can smell in the air that are like in a candle form that you'd want to eat, this would be one of them. This is definitely dressed up for Hanukkah. It's a gorgeous candle. It was wonderful. It did really, really well as a single wick. Yes, there's a little bit of sooting, but not a big deal for me. Burned really, really well. If I found this again next year, I would pick it up. One candle here from Bath & Body Works completed, which was Cuddle Weather. Now, I love this fragrance. It surprised me when I ordered, like I couldn't believe the scent notes on this one were warm gingerbread tea, cinnamon shortbread, and a cozy blanket. It was perfect. And I loved the scent until it hit about here. And that's where I had to let it go. So as you guys can see, there's the burn. The wicks did fine. There was a bit of puny wicks, during that time between the 50% mark and where it's at right now. The problem was with this was once it reached, I probably tried about 2 burns before I stopped. So right now I'm about here. And I tried burning it for a couple times and I finally had to just give in and say, forget it, I'm done. Because that sooting smell, it was the kerosene gross smell that none of us really care to have in your home. Anyway, that's what was coming across. So I had to put this one to rest, even though this was a great fragrance for about, I'd say 60% of this candle was really good. I would probably consider purchasing another one and freezing it, chopping it up. I'll put a card above showing you who, what, when, where, why. When it comes to chopping these 3-wick candles from Bath & Body Works, I've done many videos on it and why I do it. And your money goes a long way, especially if you can get candles from Bath & Body Works on sale during their semi-annual sales, both in June and in December, January. If I can find a cuddle weather like this in the summer SAS or semi-annual sale, I would get one and probably chop it up. And the last candle I have completed here is also my last candle from the Glade line for fall winter. This was Cozy Vanilla Cappuccino, and it's described as vanilla, foam, and roasted coffee. It was really good. I quite enjoyed it. As per usual, Glade needs to really work on their wicks. As much as I love their candles, their wicks were so skinny. It almost looks like if we had someone walk by, it would just shiver and fall down. It didn't, but they were so tiny compared to, say, DW home wicks. They're great. You can reuse these jars for plants or anything like that, little bowl. And I loved it. Thought the coffee scent was great and really enjoyed it. I'm always curious to find out what their seasons candles are, and they generally put out a bunch right around October, I'd want to say September, October, and they're normally for the fall winter. I tend to lean towards their candles and during that time of year because they already produce candles that are fruity and that, so they're more like a summertime scent. So I'm kind of looking forward to finding out what kind of maybe coffee scent that they have for 2024. As far as Wax Empties, hardly anything because I was away. This was a big medallion of Winter Palace from the Bathing Garden. I love this. It's one of my top fragrances from any vendor. I don't have the little sticker or anything, but it was wonderful. I would order this again. I had no more Bathing Garden. I need to order lots of wax soon because it's scary how little I have actually. Then I have some sensationals. We have Fantasyland, which you can get in Canada as well. This is gorgeous. I would buy an entire sleeve of this. Reminds me of Yankee Candles. Was it the rose and the apricot dewy rose or whatever? Anyway, this was almost spot on. Loved that one. It's a repurchase. I would repurchase lots more of this. I actually purchased a whole sleeve of this when I was in the United States in 2022, and I still have a few more left. So I did melt a whole clamshell of this. I think about 3 or 4 of these left. So really good. And then we have the Orange Pine, which came out for winter of 2022, I believe. So yeah, I just sort of finished it up. And then really, guys, this is it. This is all I have left. First of all, I am so sad that they have discontinued this. Please tell me. Anyone who works for Better Homes and Gardens, are you just repackaging it, putting a different name on this? Because you really should not discontinue this because it's so good. Anyway, that said, this is the Sugared Lavender Twist, which is described as raspberries, orange, red fig, pink sugar, vanilla, orchid, lavender, vanilla sugar, and amber. So that is so sad that that's gone. Then we have another one here in the smaller container because this is double. This is Meyer Lemon Basil and Basil. Meyer Lemon Lime Bergamot Basil Orange and White Pomelo scent notes. It's so good. I actually had that going in my office right now. Again, I'm trying to embrace the fact that it's actually sunny outside right now. Kind of reminding me a little bit about spring, maybe. And then we have lavender and lemonade. One of my favorite bedroom scents as well. This is lemon, sugar, pineapple water, lavender, melon, and vanilla. And again, this is a double size of these. So there's 12 pieces instead of 6. And that, my friends, is all that I have left. That's all I actually went through. I was gone from the 26th of January and I didn't get back until the 18th of February. So there was a long time where I didn't burn it at all. Yeah, anyway, that's what I have. That's what we got. Next month, I'm sure I'll have more, and I need to start ordering from vendors soon because as you guys probably know, I'll put my collection video above in the cards. I have very little. I actually went digging for my melting basket and I went for March and I was like, oh my God, I don't have very much at all. It's really quite scary, sad for a person who does what I do here on YouTube. So anyway, I need to order stat. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.